Hey folks, how you doing today? I can't believe it. Right as I was setting up my getting ready to record right now, you know, I've told you before I've got my hummingbird feeder out here, and there was like a deep yellow and black bird just landed on it. And of course, while I'm scrambling for the camera, do I catch it? No, but I'd never seen a bird like that. It was really kind of cool. So I'm hoping, so I'm not completely prepared because I got all excited about that, that bird. Anyway, how you folks doing today? Okay, so let me tell you something. You know, because Gigi likes to be transparent, you know. Today is actually Saturday morning because this is what me and Big Dog were doing. Oh, my mom had me going out yesterday. So, well, first of all, because it's Saturday morning, I think it's 12, it's a little after 12, but, you know, Gigi's taking it easy. It's still early in the day, so we are having a cold brew, but cold brews are pretty tasty too. I'm using that cold foam that comes like in a whipped cream canister. Pretty tasty. I buy just the regular flavor, but they have one that's like a sweet cream. They didn't have it there. I bought it before. I really liked that one, but this isn't bad. Cold brew, get Gigi going. Let's start the day. That's right. That's why we're here today. But no, let me, as far as yesterday, I had an appointment. Okay, we're going to start off with just yesterday because I was busy yesterday. And then we're going to go ahead and see how much money we're dropping today. So yesterday, got up early because I had an appointment at 8. So I told my mom she wanted to come, be ready. So, oh yeah, mom's ready to go. So I was at her place. I was at her place by 8 because my appointment was at 9. So we left the appointment and then we went out to breakfast. We found this little French cafe. And out here where we're at, Madeleine, La Madeleine, I believe it is. And decent cause, pretty good cause. Food was good. There's a picture of us right there. Had bacon and eggs, and they have some type of it's called a lagant. I believe that's what you pronounce it. Any of you French people out there, go ahead and correct me. But it's like to me, almost looks like kind of like a potato pancake, but it's got like a hash brown texture, and it looks like it's got onions and butter and Gruyere cheese. I think that's what you pronounce that too. You don't get toast, you get a croissant. Oh man, that was really good. So anyway, that was the start of the day. Let's go ahead and see how much money we're going to drop first, okay? And then we'll go ahead and continue on the rest of the day and Gigi's week. Because Gigi's been busy, but we're here because we're saving money because we got an Alaskan cruise that we want to be getting on and also a big road trip we got. As far as Christmas and other things we got going on, okay? So let's see how much we're going to count.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Alrighty now. My gear. It's been an ongoing trauma. So I had the GoPro. I like the GoPro. It was small. You really didn't see it. It kind of sat right in front of me, and I kind of like that. I like the feel of it. I was able to attach a pretty good mic on it, so the audio to me was better than it had been with the other cameras I've been using. And then the GoPro just started. I think it's the batteries. You know, we've had that GoPro for some time, but the batteries are probably, you know, old as well. So I'm thinking the batteries. Before I get rid of the GoPro, I want to get some new batteries, but of course I haven't done that. So then I used my Nikon Coolpix 900. I'm not crazy about the sound with that. I had to get it just right, or I sounded real echoey. So I said, no, that wasn't working for me. But I was noticing I wasn't been paying attention so much to the camera gear. I wasn't paying attention to the setup as far as my overhead and the way you guys were able to see what was going on. So I think last week was better. I'm hoping this week will be better as well. Because if you notice, I'm in the box right here. Or maybe I'm here. I'm not sure what side because I still got it because everything's kind of backwards. You know what I'm talking about. And where before I was here, but now I'm here. And so because I'm trying to get for you folks to see a bigger spread of what I'm doing here. So my Samsung 8 is on a landscape position instead of horizontal. No. Ay, 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 ay. Gigi needs some more coffee. Instead of the vertical position, and not to be confused with vertigo. It was a whole thing that me and my mom had going on yesterday. Anyway, I have it on a landscape position, so this way we can get more of what I'm doing here on my desktop. But in doing that, I have to remember to get up closer so you guys can see the full desktop. So those are all the little things that you really want to try to work on, and you got to pay attention. And that's the kind of stuff, you know, as I continue to develop this channel, develop, you know, my setup, these are all the kind of things that you really want to be mindful of. And sometimes I just go ahead and throw it out there so you guys can see it, you know, whatever input, I appreciate it. But no, you guys have been really, you guys have been really appreciative, supportive of what I'm doing here. But no, so now what I'm using is my Sony A6100, which is really a nice camera. So, and I do have my mic attached to it. So I'm hoping that we're going to have a better setup. I did adjust my overhead a little bit more. So I'm hoping I'm capturing more of the overhead. And of course, you see me, I see you, right? We got it? Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, you know, I was actually thinking of doing a drop last night. I was telling Big Dog, you know, in LA when you had, hello, this is, I thought it was gonna be something like this. Hello, this is Gigi at night. Come for a drop. But you know what? After my cigar and drink, there was no drop last night. So here I am today. It'll still be uploaded Sunday, but I just wanted you to know what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and count some money here. Let's see what we got. All right. Turn it on. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, 23, 5, 10, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19. 183. That's 183. That's usually what I average. Which is not bad. Okay, so let's put this over here now. Move that out of the way. 183. I'm gonna write down my number so I don't forget. 183 is what we're dropping today. And let's go ahead and get what we're gonna start with. Let's go ahead and close this up. You know, everything in its place for everything, right? Isn't that what your mama used to tell you? Huh? I know, that's what I told my kids. All right. Put that there. Bring this a little closer. I don't knock anything down. Okay, kitty, stay back there. All right. So this is Bo, and this is Fur Baby. This is for my baby girl Charlie. Okay. All right, Charlie. So there's your critters right there. We got a dog. My kids are cat people. Anyway. So let's see here. We are going to do let's do our sinking funds first because that is our focus of saving. So anyway, let's go ahead and get some money out for the emergency fund because we always got an emergency, right? All right, let's do $25 here. Oh, let me make sure I got it up here. $25. So I'll start at the beginning of the week and then we'll end on Friday. How's that? So Monday we went to class. I've been getting better about that because my knee is starting to actually feel better. 3, 4, 5. So put that in there. So that was good. And then this kind of what I've been working on for the week. I've been trying to catch up because I'm a planner. I'm a happy planner. I'm an Agenda 52 planner. You know, I've always been the kind of person that's had a to-do list. And my mom's the one that, again, my mom was the one that turned me on to these happy planners and the stickers and all that kind of stuff. And really, it's another creative venue that, you know, I can utilize. And I enjoy it. But what I really enjoy, in fact, I was talking to my daughter about it, you know, because she's got her Alex. Oh, our Alex. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Shh. Let me start talking about my babies. Anyway, my Alex Morgan. Okay, stop it, Gigi. Stay focused. All right. So, so this is what I was doing, catching up on my my planners and also my memory planner, which is a big happy planner spread out. And you could see I had stuff all over the table, all over my desktop, because I had, right before my dad passed, I hadn't caught up with it because I was just busy. I had been out there for my daughter in Texas, then back east for my big girl Charlie, and then we went to Aruba, and then my dad passed, and then I've been trying to help my mom out, and because she's had stuff going on, and now it's starting to calm. You know? So I was actually able to start working on that a little bit, and it's fun. I enjoy it. It's like I was telling my girl, young people. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say young people. Most people nowadays, they take the pictures. Aside from photography, like I got a number of cameras I like to use that I take pictures, and I actually get developed, and I got some stuff hanging on my walls. But a lot of people just take pictures and they're on their phones. Well, who sees them? And I found, especially when you have kids, it's nice to sit down with them and kind of flip through a book, because it's hard. They can feel it, they can touch it. You can both look at it. You can both enjoy it. Have a conversation. And I was asking her if she had done that, and then she said no. And I go, well, look, this is what I'm doing, because my baby Morgan and my girl and her husband were in my book. And so I was kind of showing her some of the pages. I go, because where's your photo album at? Everybody had a photo album growing up. The Jones generation, not to be confused with baby boomers, because I come after baby boomers. The Jones generation grew up and we had photo albums. We were at we had photo albums. I have a number of them with my kids.
Why don't we all look at the photo album?
And it was nice as the kids got older to be able to sit and kind of go through them. And also the one thing, when my kid's father passed away, I was there with my dad when my boy got the news about his dad. The next day he asked me, do you have pictures of Dad? And I do. I have a couple. Because I had known their dad. We've been married for over 20 plus years, 2 great kids. And I met him when I was 13 years old, so he was really part of my childhood. So yeah, I had pictures of him and his family. But that's what my son asked for. So it is important to document your family history, because people behind you might want to see it, and they don't got your phone, might not be able to see it. But anyway, it's just an idea. So I was sharing that with her. All right. So Gigi's is going to be working on Grinch, but she may not be going down like the next one is 50. We ain't putting 50 in here today. I think we were only putting 16. But I am going to be putting something in. I'm thinking we're almost halfway done. Yeah, we're almost halfway done with this. So that's great, because Christmas is coming up, and this is what this is for. So we're going to put 16 in here today. So let's see here. Let me get my money together. 10. And let's do a 5. Let's do 16. See, we have to mix money around later on. So 16. So let's color that in. So did that Monday. Tuesday. What happened Tuesday? I have my little cheat sheet up here, because sometimes I don't remember what happened Tuesday. I don't think I did anything on Tuesday. No, I don't think I did anything. No, I feel like I did. Oh yeah, when I got my got my pedicure. Thank you, folks, for watching my shorts. I'm really getting some pretty good numbers. Show my analytics for this week. I think this for this week. For the past 3 weeks they've been over 1,000. That's great. My numbers were all going up. The little green arrows are all green. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that, because I do enjoy what I'm doing here, and I'm glad that you guys are enjoying watching it too. It's better every day, right? That's the goal. All right, make sure I color in 16 yet. Okay, and we are going to be putting money for our cruise, because I'm looking forward to that. I've been in a cruise. I haven't been in a cruise with BigDog, so that'll be fun. So we're putting $12 in here, and we're just taking our time with this, because this isn't going to be till a later part of next year, I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and color that in. So then Wednesday, what do we do Wednesday? I wish I could remember. Mom at doctor's appointment. Oh, I remember now. Okay, I shouldn't laugh. Sorry, Mom. So, you know, I know. Got so excited. Okay, so let me put a 13 in there. So, my mom had a doctor's appointment. You know, my mom's getting better. Her vertigo has just about gone away. Her sciatica's been, no, her vertigo's pretty much gone away, I believe. Her sciatica's been taken care of, but she still kept having issues with her foot. Couldn't figure out why. So I finally got her into podiatrist. And this doctor, he's a good doctor, but, you know, his bedside manner, he's just taking care of business. So anyway, $35 for our Florida road trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she gets in the chair. There she is. And, you know, he starts working on her nails. So there he is, clipping her nails. So then they start talking about her foot. The doctor's looking at her and says, well, I think it's some type of nerve impingement or something. And he goes, you're going to need a shot. So I see what he's doing. He's getting the stuff ready for the shot. And my mom's like, my mom's not a fan of the, she'll go to the doctors. But she, I guess, what call it, flight jacket? No, not flight jacket. White jacket, white coat. Yeah, something where people, when they go into the doctor's office, the blood pressure gets really, it just spikes like crazy. My mom kind of has it. So my mom needs to be prepared. Sorry, Mom, not your secrets. My mom needs to be prepared when she goes to the doctor's office. So anyway, I see what he's doing, and I asked him, you know, I see him getting the can of the cold spray, or like, I guess, lidocaine or something. So I asked him, I go, are you going to give her a cortisone shot? He goes, yeah. So I turn around, and my mom's like, wait, we're doing this now? I'm sorry, it's kind of funny. And so I'm explaining to my mom, because, you know, I told my mom, that's what I had in my knee. And I told her, I go, it's really going to help you, Mom. If this is what he thinks it is, it's going to help. You know, she's like, if she could get out of there, she would. So that as I'm sitting there holding her hand, I'm squeezing her hand tight. I'm realizing, because I'm watching him giving her the shot. And she's like trying to be calm. It's kind of comical. So what was supposed to happen is that we were supposed to go shopping after that appointment. But no. Mom has to go home and rest. So after she had her shot, and then we had to go get a brace. Oh, that was a sight in itself, trying to get that brace on her ankle, where they're trying to help her. But this is her after the appointment, twinkle toes, because she felt so much better. That shot, it looks like maybe that may have been the cure for what's going on, because I told her, you got to take it easy today, and you got to take it easy tomorrow. Okay, I don't think I was doing anything for my 15. Let me change this so we all know it's a $15 challenge. Oh yeah, I do. You just barely see the one. Anyway, I don't think we were doing anything for this today. So I told her, if you want to go shopping on Friday, because after my appointment, it's next to a shopping center out here, you're gonna have to take it easy on that ankle, and you're gonna have to wear the brace when we go shopping. So Friday, I go pick her up, and she's ready. So we go to my appointment. We go have the breakfast, like I said, mentioned earlier. And we first, okay, let me start off by saying I think my mom is getting rather proud of the shopper I'm becoming. I'm not a shopper, you know what I'm saying? My mom's a shopper, and so is my sister. Me, not so much. But no, I found these, because BigDog is now cleaning out the plain room, because we're going to start getting ready for the holidays now. Because if my girl comes, we're going to need an extra room. And we got 4 bedrooms here. There's no reason why the kids can't all stay here. So, because I put a bed in the studio, and there's room enough for me to have a bed in here. And my son, when he comes, he usually stays in here. And then my daughter-in-law and Charlie stay in the guest room, because it's a full-size bed in there. So, and Charlie's still, she's still too young to be in Gigi's studio by herself. So anyway, so he usually stays in here, and the girls sleep in the guest room. So we have another room, which is a playroom. And but it's a plain room. It's got all kinds of equipment, not to mention the shop that BigDog's got in the, okay, don't get me started. But anyway.
No, please.
I told him we need that room. So he was saying, well, I think he saw a lot of the crafters use those carts on wheels. And he said that he could probably use a couple for his shop and for the playroom. And so when we were at, was it Home Goods? It was Marshall's. Yeah, because it was the last store we went to. So we went to Home Goods. I just got some stuff there for organizing my studio, because I want to try to organize some of my planners and stuff. And then, so after Home Goods, then we went across the street and we went to Big Lots. Big Lots is going out of business. I didn't realize that. So they were shutting down the stores there. So I got a couple items there, but I think I was buying more stuff than my mom. And then after Big Lots, we went to DSW because Gigi's got a $50 gift card, and I've been trying to find a pair of another pair of Brooks. My sister got me some for Christmas. Love them. I only use them for Zumba and for my Reggie class, and I want to get another pair. Great shoes. They almost like encase my foot, so I just really like those shoes. But they didn't have anything there, so then we walked down to Joann's. I just got a couple of stuff for more planners and sticker supplies. Then we drove down, got in the car, and drove down to Marshall's. I think that's where it was at, because we went to like 4 or 5 stores. We started at 8. Our day started at 8. I didn't get home till like after 3 o'clock. But we went to Marshall's, and I found these carts for BigDog, and I was able to take it out of this envelope, because this is the envelope we're using to get the house ready for Christmas. So I went ahead, he got 2 carts for $130. I took that money out of here because I sent him a picture and said, hey, BigDog, I saw these carts. Do you think you could use them for your playroom? You know, since you're starting to get that stuff ready. And he says, get them. Okay. So it's nice to be able to do that. So that worked out really well. Let me go ahead and count out $46 here. 20, 45. Here's 40. Wait, 20. GG. Here's 45. Right? Yeah, I need 46. There's 46. So it was nice to be able to do that. But by savings and planning, that's how we've been able to make it happen. So still haven't found my drapes. But I'll get those. I got the rods because I got them on Prime Day. But anyway, I was able to get those carts. And the nice looking carts. I like them because they look a little industrial and not so much like a crafty cart. So that was nice. We were able to get those for him. So by the time I got home, you know, I knew I wanted to do my drop. I was getting ready, but I sat down, took off my knee brace, and I told BigDog, I think I'm going to do Gigi at night. Hello, this is Gigi at night. I'm in my head. That's the way I thought it would sound. I'm thinking that's not the way I sounded, because I didn't do it after all. So he said, you know, because it's supposed to be, I think, like 110 next couple days. Let me go ahead and get to going here. This is supposed to be 33. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can break this from one of the, see if I can make change. He says, do you want to go out there and I was like, let me think about it. I'm not sure. Well, I sat long enough to think about it. I said, yeah, let's go ahead and go out there. No, I don't have enough to break in here. So we went out there. It wasn't until about 8 o'clock, you know, and, you know, there's nothing, well, for me, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but I find that it provides, I'm trying to change from my 20 here. It provides an opportunity for me and BigDog to kind of catch up. And I don't know, it's just different when we go out there and chit chat. It's kind of, I'm going to have to put up that little meme I saw about when a woman and a man smoke a cigar. It's just a different type of attitude or feeling, whatever you want to call it. But I enjoy it. So, maybe I got some of my little teeth money. Do I have change for, maybe, let's see here. Yeah, I do. So here's 10, here's 20. So we went out there and we chatted. I think we were probably out there for about an hour by the time. I was still planning on it. So then I came to my studio, sat on my mama in my recliner, and that's all she wrote. All right, so let's go ahead and put 33 in here because now I have it. 20. There's 33. All right. So I said, no, I'm getting up. Take care of business today because we got to drop this money. I want to show you folks I'm staying focused. And the fact is, I want to do some shout outs here because you folks have been very, very generous and supporting. And I got some new subbies. First, let me do my shout outs to my subbies. It looks like Kay, So Blessed, Bookish Mama Budget, and I think it's Buyer Tables. Buyer Tables? I think that's what it is. I'm going to put the links down on the bottom. Also got some new subbies. Well, those are my new subbies. I also want to do shout outs for continuous support from the Budget Evolution. Okay, I don't think I'm not even going to try to pronounce it as Bochez. Pochies. Thank you. And of course, Save with Alicia. She's always been very supportive. And Cash Bear Mama. Thank you. Because like I said, my numbers have been, slowly, but that's all part of it. But that's not the reason why I do. A lot of my videos, there's I don't even call it ulterior motive. But like, I have a channel that's just me and Big Dog on our travels. That's primarily for my kids. I want them to see, even though their mom is 66 and Big Dog 76, that doesn't mean that things stop. You can go on, you can enjoy, and then both of us are divorced, so our kids come from divorced families, now we're a blended family. They can see, you can still get out there. Age is just a number. I'm not elder. I'm older, but not elder. And it's just a number, and it's a state of mind. And I like for my kids to see that we're having fun, just like, I don't know, did I put up, I think last weekend, we had a pool party. There's a pool party. Stuff like that. It doesn't, like my mom says, you can still play. And just because you're in your 60s, your 70s, or 80s, doesn't mean you can't play. But I think sometimes people forget that really it's still there. We have that kid in us, but sometimes, we don't allow them to come out. But I think it can come out in different ways, either through play, either through creativity, anything that brings you joy. That's part of your child that's coming out. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm not quite sure how I got on that tangent, but anyway. Oh, the channel. So that's my, and also, let me give you a little bit of history because, this G's channel, Jeannie likes to talk, so just set a spell. Drink some coffee or mimosa or whatever you like to drink. I'm having a cold brew. I was in did I color this? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. So, so this one I'm going to do for Jet. So when we first came out to, because the vet called and said, she's going to be due for a shot soon. Okay, I better get my bag going again. So, when we first came out to Arizona, probably a couple years after, but 10 for Jet, I went to, I started going back to school and photography. And that's kind of what I'm majoring in right now, photography and videography. Anyway, one of the things we had to do was create this website. So, okay, what am I going to do? So so that's how the vlogging, the YouTube channel kind of came into play. My first channel or blog, I should say, was Big Dog on the Road. And really it was about just traveling. And that eventually turned into my YouTube channel, which is SoCal Gal and Big Dog, because I'm from Southern California and he's the big dog. And I mainly put that channel up there and videos up there of any kind of trips that me and him have taken, and primarily it's for our kids. We have 5 between us, for them to, I'm sure they get a kick out of watching their mom and dad and some of the adventures that we've had. And then when my Charlie was born, because, you know, they live across the country, I wanted some way for her to see me and some way to stay connected, so that when we did see each other again, she would know I'm her Gigi. So that's when I started my reading time with Gigi. So I read her primarily Dr. Seuss books, but now she's getting big, you know, she's getting ready to start school. So I'm thinking of reading her Little House on the Prairie books, because I remember being read those when I was in elementary school. I think with Mrs. Gibson. I think it was like a 5th grade. And when there was quiet time in the classroom, for whatever reason, that was a series that she would read to us. So I'm thinking of starting to read that to her. And now that I've got my Morgan, I'm going to start incorporating her into those videos as well. Because to me, it's a way to connect, and a way just to share some history with my girls. And then I don't know how I started this. This is just brand new. I got another channel. It's called Bowl the Cat. This is just for the girls, and they're just shorts about Bowl. Let me get him so you guys can see. Bowl the cat, and the adventure he has with Gigi. So Bowl the cat has been to Aruba. He goes out, he goes to Trader Joe with my mom. So they're just they're shorts, you know. So they're not longer than a minute, and they're just for my Charlie and for Morgan. So just kind of see, you know. So that's the channel I have as well. And then when I started the Aruba with the cash stuffing and the sinking funds, that's how Gigi on the Budget came along. Because I'm finding that I enjoy doing the videos. I think it's one way to be creative. I think it's one way to stay in touch primarily with my kids and my girls. So I do enjoy it. So I appreciate you all coming out here and supporting me, and because I do enjoy doing this. Okay, so let's get back on track. I'm not quite sure why I started talking about that, but that's what happened. So last Friday, I think, when I was here, I told you folks that we were gonna be going down to my mom's for pizza, and of course we had pizza and wine. So that's always a good thing. But no, this Friday, whoo, my mom worked me. So next week we have to go back, and Wednesday for her recheck, and I'm sure that, you know, it's going to be just fine. She's been twinkle toes ever since they did that shot for her, so I'm really glad that she's gotten some relief. But no, it's been a really busy week, but we're still staying productive. We're still staying on task in regards to our savings challenges, because there are things that we want to do. You know, we've got Christmas is not that far away, so it's catching up with us. But I think that's it. But before we go, it is time for Gigi's Quote of the Week. And I think I got a good one here. You folks ready? All right, here we go. I didn't get there by wishing for it, but by working for it. Right? Just like Aruba. I didn't get there by wishing, because wishing and hoping don't make it so. You got to put some effort and some work and some elbow grease behind any goal or anything you want to accomplish. Rare is at a time it just appears just like that. You and I both know that. You really got to work for it. You got to stay focused. You got to be determined. Don't let nothing get in your way. You know, be who you want to be, and continue moving forward in the goal you set for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when I read that, I thought, that's exactly true. That's what happened with Aruba. I mean, when we heard that it was going to be a destination wedding, and we heard it was in Aruba, I thought right away, my mind went, okay, how are we going to do that? Because I knew I didn't want to pull it out of savings, and I didn't want to use a credit card. So, like I said, when I had heard about, I really wish sometimes, but you know, wishing, hoping to make it so, I do wish that I had heard, and I'm sure I did, but you know, between working and after COVID, it was just crazy times to be working at a funeral home. And I'm sure there's a lot of industries that was the same way. But it was just tough, you know. And it was like that for, you know, for going on 3 years. So when I first, because I probably heard about it maybe a year, 2 years before I retired, my mom had mentioned, you know, this cash stuffing, because really this is an old system that goes back in the days, because there was a cash envelope stuffing thing when she was a young mom with, you know, her 4 kids, you know. So this isn't something new, you know. A lot of the young people think, oh, this is fantastic, right? No, this has been around for years and years and years. But I wish that I had worked this process earlier, because, you know, I just went, man, where would we be now? Where would we be now? I don't know. But anyway, like that quote said, oh, and it's by Estee Lauder. I didn't get there by wishing for it, but by working for it. So remember, you can't get there by wishing for it. You got to work for it. And don't be afraid to work for it, because there's nothing wrong with hard work. And the rewards can be unbelievable. All right? Okay, folks, I think that's it for today. Happy Saturday. I hope you're off to a good weekend. You know, stay focused. Tits up. Gigi's pulling for you. You guys have a good one. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Here's one for you. And until next week, ciao.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.